This is the 4th episode. Viewers, have you ever been on a long road trip? That lasts, a long time, and then you've had a good time, you've had a great vacation, and then you're on the way back, and you're ready to get back to bed, and you've hit, the landmarker where you're halfway
you're like in your
there.
state or something.
Yeah.
Like you're familiar with the roads now.
But you're
oh
still
my God.
30 to 20 minutes away from home.
Hell, not even that, like 45.
But the feeling of being there has already hit you, so now you're just frustrated, and you're getting like that itch of, fuck, can I be home? Can I be home? Can I be home?
Like, what do you do in that situation?
And then you run into a massive traffic jam because there's an accident on the highway.
Oh my God, fuck that.
Adding
I would have to get out of the car.
more minutes.
I would have to get out of the car.
So during that situation, last time I left town, I put on the Hobbit audiobook and listened to that. And I listened to like 7 hours of the Hobbit audiobook.
Wow.
Patrick, when he says audio brook, can you put like a bubbling brook in the background lightly?
Yeah, that's a little nice. Like just like it was behind probably at your hotel room too in Gatlinburg. We had a little brook behind her.
No, we didn't have a brook behind us. Ours had like...
All right, shut up. Welcome to the AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Will. Do you think someone out there has had a Zootopia-themed wedding?
Yeah, and
Well, I'm sure they've had Zootopia-themed orgies.
I've still got to show Kira Zootopia because she's just like, I don't know what this is. You guys keep talking about it. Kira's like, your friends keep making jokes about you wanting to fuck a character from Zootopia. I've never seen
it's
it.
It's not just you. Everybody wants to fuck that bitch.
Look,
yeah, well, apparently I can't talk about it in Red Lobster without you getting pissed off. That's all I'm saying. Or was it
you have a
Applebee's?
very,
Guys, we're
very...
in public. It's fine on the podcast. Bro. I don't want to talk
fine.
about it
In front of Eric, you're fine with it, but okay.
Eric knows I'm a degenerate.
I just remember, trying to describe being with Patrick in public to someone else. It's like, he's the kind of person who you'll be like at Walmart with, and you're in the checkout line, and there's like 2 people in front of you and 2 people behind you, and he'll want to have an out loud conversation on the merits of butt sex.
I can get even
no
simpler.
Patrick no snickering.
Is exactly
He's just
the type
talking
of person
about it.
To where you're like, hey, let's play. He'll be like, hey, let's play the penis game. You're like, okay, fine. And the spirit of the game is you start quiet and get louder.
Yeah, you do it in increments.
Patrick, he goes, you start, and you go, penis, and then he goes, penis.
It's like, okay, now I'm supposed to do it louder than that. Okay.
And that is Patrick.
Yeah, it do be like that though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Immediately,
I wouldn't be friends with you if I didn't like it.
Yeah.
he just immediately tanks the game.
I just don't like, I don't know. I don't have public shame. The way I look at it, I'm never going to see most of these people again. Like, I don't respect other human beings enough to, like, just not talk about butt sex in the Walmart parking lot.
Because when I started acting a little silly at the gala that we went to, he was like, hey, don't act silly around these people.
Yeah, well, the rich are better than us, and I want to be one of them someday, and all men are not created equal.
That's true.
So,
Patrick is a temporarily embarrassed rich person.
I am a temporarily humiliated imperialist, is what
he
is
has humility in public if the people are important enough.
Right.
God damn it, if that ain't the truth. That's just accurate. That's not even a joke.
He doesn't give a fuck the rest of the time, but if he thinks anything could actually come of it, he'll be a polite little boy.
All right. Everybody shut up. Let's get to the news.
Yeah, all right.
The news.
All right, you guys talked about the news. I'm going to pee.
Okay,
so Halo,
3 podcasts ago, we were talking about Trump. No, just kidding. Go ahead.
Halo, the 343 studio has decided that they are no longer supporting Halo Infinity. It was supposed to be a 10-year live...
343 Studios has been...
Stop up from behind me, Jesus.
343 Studios has been pissing on the name of Halo for a better part of a decade now, haven't they not?
Yeah, since 4, I'd reckon.
Yeah, so
But I guess the issue being here is that this. So from all accounts, I think Infinity is not that bad of a game. I
heard it was okay.
The big issue is coming from they promised it to be a 10-year service, and then also on top of that, they had a really shitty store page.
Yeah, I think live services and video games are destroying the industry.
Fucking, did you see Helldivers lost like 90% of its player base ever since the Sony massacre?
Damn, nobody came back?
Like a few people did, but it's 150 odd countries.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure that them reinstating it was quiet, whereas them canceling it or requiring the subscriptions was super loud.
Yeah.
Right. So now a lot of people just never looked back into it.
And then some people are just still in protest because, like, while they let these other countries do it, every other game coming to PC from Sony, mandatory PS Plus.
Even if they're not playing it on a PlayStation.
Even if they're not playing it on a PlayStation. Even if it's a single-player game.
I gotta be honest. When I bought a hard copy of Shogun 2 Total War years ago, I was actually actively pissed off when it said I had to register it through Steam. I was like, I bought a hard copy.
Dude, Empire was the same way for me.
Yeah, and I was just like, why?
I know, this should just be on my, banished, dude.
It's just supposed to be on the disc, and I'm supposed to be able to play it, and that's it.
Hold on, Patrick's got to get me from behind again. Oh, my gosh. Tickled my back
my goodness.
time. No! God. Damn.
Oh,
damn.
Man, he just slides right in there, doesn't he?
Push me harder, damn it.
Oh, there he goes.
There we go. All right.
So, yeah.
You think just because you bought me lunch, you can do whatever you want?
I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal.
So, yeah, the big thing is, like, live services suck.
You're right.
And
it's
they've
not
been
a big deal at all.
Shut up!
Gonna get the Witchfinder General up in here. Anyway.
More like the penis finder.
Stop!
No, he wouldn't have any job to do. Penis finder general shows up with like that jeweler thing that has like the multiple magnifying glasses over the one eye.
Sorry, I tried my best. I couldn't find anything here, Chief.
No penises here.
Does he report to the king? Like, what?
No, he reports to the president.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
King Cock.
How much more would you like Kira though would your marriage be like better or worse if she was ace, but she allowed, like, she was really into what is it when like girls like gay dudes, like specifically those type of romances?
I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
A beard?
You do know. No, well, yeah, I guess, but
that's
no,
more
it's
like
it's the Japanese term. I don't remember.
Gay.
The Fujoshi.
Yeah, so what if she was like a Fujoshi or whatever? Like, she was like, I'm into it, and I want you to have like a gay lover for me to like
just
get
ogle
off.
and watch.
Yeah.
I would be in a very strange situation. I don't know.
Do you think that'd be better or worse? Like,
worse,
she's like, you're not allowed to like actually love whoever it is because I'm married to you.
Okay.
But I want you to see. I want to watch you go through the romance because I wanted to feel like us going.
That
through
would
the
be
romance.
a nightmare.
You
That would
think
be
so?
a night. Yeah, I've got another human being who has the potential to fall in love with me.
Yeah.
And I'm just ruining their life for the benefit of this other person, using them as like a circus clown.
Sex toy.
Yeah, as a sex toy.
God, wouldn't that be the greatest?
It would be awesome. I wish I was that guy. I wouldn't want to be that. Yeah, like obviously, you could turn the situation on its head and make it a lot better for me. But
yeah, you're the sex toy.
Exactly. That's the preferred option. I have lived my life thus far as a sex toy. I would like to continue it that way.
Exactly how much or whatever is always debatable, but like, and how often?
About 4 inches.
But
and about, once every 3 weeks. Well, 3 months. Sorry.
I need the ability to be, physically intimate with my partner. Like, I don't know.
You wouldn't survive in my marriage, son. You would not survive.
I don't like need it all the time or anything, but like I do need to know that it's like there.
Mm-hmm.
Like not 20 anymore.
Well, I fucked my wife twice last year, so
Wow.
No, I'm just imagine. I don't know.
Imagine he got to fuck her twice.
Yeah,
it was only half.
Yeah, it was
really
actually
half
a
that.
big 0, my friend. Mm-hmm. Not even. I don't know. My sex life and my marriage used to be a lot worse. It's better these days, but we're trying to have a baby, so it, there's only one way to do that.
Well, I remember
it's fucking sweet. I don't know if you've ever tried it. This thing, it's awesome.
Condomless sex,
dude.
Yeah, no, my wife had her
nuts,
tubes removed, so yeah, that's like all day, every day, whenever.
All day, every day. God damn. I was married to you.
I'm not actually up for it all day, every day, but like we can at any point.
Then why
in time.
are you fucking doing this to me, Eric? Why are you just putting that? Why are you putting ideas in my head?
amount
Why are you
of
putting words in my mouth, Eric?
Yeah,
How's the
Eric,
amount of
what are you doing? You're abusing me.
Eric, tell me more about what you do every day, all day.
Well,
yeah.
I usually go to work, take care of dogs, get off of work, take care of dogs, smoke pot, drink, and occasionally fuck my wife. Also, I cook and clean a lot.
Actual question. What do you guys do in the morning? What's your morning?
Depends.
No, like you wake up. What do you fucking do? Like, what's your morning routine?
Rolling over.
Take a piss.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's not really. I usually just need to.
I find
30
that human
minutes
beings
before I wake up.
I find that human beings have like morning schedules that they do generally like every day.
All right,
and they're all wildly different.
Here's mine. I wake up 30 minutes before I want to, and then I roll over and fake sleep for 30 minutes, and then I get up.
Yeah, from your 19 alarms.
Yeah,
I know.
I set like 20 alarms myself, and
really?
Yeah, because
God, you guys are obnoxious. I just do one. One is all you need, bro.
I snooze through them.
You're not gonna sleep through it if you just fucking if you like hold yourself in contempt, then you're not gonna sleep through it. You just gotta not let yourself.
I'm a deep sleeper. I'm a deep sleeper.
Your ass just said you wake up and then fake sleep. What? And then you get up with no shower or anything? You just get up and go to work? You get in the car, you just drive off?
Oh shit, 𝒂𝒑 texted me.
I take a shot.
Dude, Eric, give me your phone. Stand up, pull your shirt up, and show me your chest, and I'll take a picture and send it to her.
Hold on. First, she just asked, "Whoa, damn, is this Eric from the podcast?" I'm just gonna say yes.
Well, that is your name on Discord. If I recall, your name on Discord is just
is Eric
from the podcast.
It is, in fact, Eric from the podcast.
Hold on. As proof, let's send her a picture of your chest. Yeah, while using the app. There we go. Hold on, I gotta zoom up a little bit. 𝒂𝒑 is gonna love this.
Wait, you can't trail. You can't trail.
That rules, dude.
No, Eric, look in the light.
We got it.
Look at me in the light, Eric. Pull your shirt back up.
Yeah, you gotta let Eric. You gotta let Will see.
Okay, raise your head a little bit so I can see your neck.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, it does actually connect.
It does. It literally does.
All right, I wasn't sure. The shadow was hiding it.
We were at Huddle House and we were like eating, and then I noticed Eric's beard connects down his neck all the way to his chest hair.
And then don't worry, viewer. We've seen him mostly naked. It goes all the way down.
You know what? I haven't yet, and I'm disappointed. He's seen both of us naked. We haven't seen him naked. It's honestly, we're committed more to this show than he is.
I mean,
it's a problem.
I'll have to be naked on the live stream.
Even though we're not going to have our faces showing or anything, you're just naked. Actually, I guess that's how it worked the last time.
How bad would it be if we just came in nothing but aprons?
Can we do that? Can we play Minecraft and you're just naked the whole time?
We don't acknowledge it.
Me and Will are closed. You're just nude in the middle or something.
Yeah, just like Will.
Wait, hey,
Patrick,
question.
Yeah. You guys on the far left and far right.
We have a lot of green screens. Could we not just like get a shower ring and like do like a thing around the computer here and then do the live stream and just have us something in the background, like space or whatever?
I'm confused. What do you mean? Like
we have those green screens.
Yeah, okay.
Could we not buy a shower bar? Why'd you flinch?
No, he fucking
because 𝒂𝒑 said, "I have a gift for you."
Oh God.
Okay.
Anyways, it's just her pussy.
Buy one of those round.
Yeah, like a shower curtain, and then put a green screen.
Yeah.
Okay, and then us what?
Well, like, you can have the green screen showing whatever you want. It's what.
Okay, and then it's just actually us.
Yeah.
We could do that. I'm not saying we can't.
I'm asking, like, do you think that's a good idea?
We'd have to get the fucking rings and get it to hold up somehow.
True.
That's really the only issue.
Okay, you know what? We'll put it on the table for 200. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. The only issue I have with that is getting the green screen to hold up. Like, other than that, absolutely, we can do that.
What, a week?
Yeah, we can chroma key in Streamlabs perfectly fine. However, just no.
How mad would you be if I started fucking with the table so much that finally it just fucking collapsed in?
Honestly, after all the shit we've done on the show, man, you can't even upset me. You think you can emotionally manipulate me? No. We've been together so long, and the stuff that I've seen you do, it's blown my mind before, all right? But now, I'm so used to you, it's nothing. You're nothing to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm honestly considering getting new hosts. You and Eric, you're boring.
What if I just left and then, like, the next thing you hear is bang! And it's like... and, like, you walk in and Kira's just dead.
Yeah, Kira's... I thought you were talking about yourself. I mean, both are all right, but okay. I don't mind either way. You know, you just take out whoever you want.
I think you'd be more upset about Kira dying.
Yeah, you think? You think I'd be more upset about my wife dying?
I'm trying to make you mad.
Yeah, I think I'd be a little bit pissed. I'd be a little bit miffed.
Miffed is a fun word.
I'd be the Arthur meme, with like the fist. That'd be me.
Yeah.
Patrick, put up the Arthur meme. That would be me if you shot my wife. Turn the fist purple.
Hey, turn the other cheek, man. Something I dream of having one day that I really want. It's fucking abs that someone was like, some good cum gutters.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having some cum gutters.
Yeah. Having a six pack would rule.
Yes.
There's no ifs, ands, buts. You can never argue that. It's just like, yeah, every human being on the planet would like to have a six pack. Now, are you going to put the work in to have a six pack? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
I've been trying.
It's unrealistic, really, to like hold a job.
It's hard.
You have to be an athlete.
Really, yeah.
You just have to be an athlete.
Yeah.
That's why it's so beloved and why people want to have them, because only like 1% of humanity can have it, because only 1% of humanity has the time to put in to get a six-pack.
Of all the people who've ever existed, what percentage do you think has had a six-pack?
A lot of them, considering most of them probably were like Neanderthals or some shit where they like...
I don't think they had a six-pack, because like if you look at hunter-gatherers, they don't have six-packs. They're like... How
many hunter-gatherers do you know?
What?
Documentaries, dude.
At least you.
Yeah, they're not pictures, though. They're just interpretations half the time.
No. Today, modern-day hunter-gatherer societies.
Okay, you
mean have some in the Amazon, you have some on the island off of the coast of India.
Or like the
you have
sand
some
people.
in Australia. You have hunter-gatherer societies still?
Like the sand.
What?
Sand.
The bush people.
What's in the desert, Will?
No, not sand.
Middle Eastern people.
Yes, Middle Eastern people.
No, not Middle Eastern. Central African.
Tuscan Raiders.
The sand people. The bush people.
No, I'm sorry.
I can't say that.
Like...
you mean Congo people?
No, the sand. God damn it.
Listen, man, I don't know why you keep bringing up sand like it's some special thing, but there's sand everywhere, all right?
Okay, they're like one of the last like big successful hunter-gatherer groups in like
Well,
Middle
if they're
Africa.
so successful, why haven't I heard of them?
Because you don't hunt and gather, and they
Yeah,
don't...
well, if they're so successful, we're sand 2, all right? If God made sand 1 and sand 1's so great, we're sand 2.
You're thinking of San Juan, okay, which is a nice place, but I digress. No. They have this whole thing.
Anyways, my point. Go ahead. I'll let you finish in a second. My whole point is, if you look at videos and pictures of these people, they don't have like abs or nothing. They're just kind of like, or they kind of just look like us.
Yeah, they kind of look like us
without the guts.
Yeah. Well, no, they have guts.
Is India the worst place to be in the world?
No.
Yes.
You could be.
Answer yes.
You could be in Palestine right now.
That's true. You could be in Palestine. As far as places you can go on vacation, India kind of fucking sucks.
No, because you can go to Saudi Arabia on vacation.
Oh, and you can go to Turkmenistan. Did you see the video of the guy who went to Turkmenistan recently?
Oh, what was that Asian country that has the cane? And if you like spit gum out on the street, they beat you with it.
Oh yeah.
That's shit.
Yeah, Eric knows his brother went there.
Oh yes, he did.
It's not Thailand.
No, it's not Malaysia.
It's Papua New Guinea.
It's basically a city state.
Yeah, it's very tiny.
It's very, very small, but it's...
it's Tibet, right?
No.
Not Tibet.
They have an insanely strict justice system there. If you get caught with, like, marijuana on your plane and you were only doing connecting flights, yeah, you get, like, executed.
Yeah, they kill you.
Oh, my God.
Like, it was zero tolerance policy for anything like that. And when people were like, you killed 2 American tourists who just had marijuana? And the president guy was just like, and I'll kill anyone else who brings anything else like that into my country immediately, and I will regret just as much as I do right now.
How is it not that like someone hasn't just gotten pissed off somewhere through history and just went, you know what, fucker, you killed my brother for having marijuana. I'm gonna artillery strike your ass.
Honestly, it's probably the point that they don't have like long range nuclear missiles. But like if he killed like the president's brother, you can bet your ass.
I'll be honest.
He would eat shit.
People are lucky that like I'm not the president.
People are lucky.
That's the time, I'm too petty for that shit to happen. Like, you killed 2 Americans? Interesting. Interesting how 20,000 of you just ate dust. That's crazy.
The communist is authoritarian.
Wild.
Big surprise.
Yeah, I look at that from the opposite perspective. I'm just like,
wild, stupid.
oh, you killed 2 Americans. I'm sorry. Did they not respect your country's laws when they went to your country?
Nah,
Did they expect American law to follow them to other countries?
I'm the goddamn ruler, and you're gonna act like
you're
it.
the king of the world.
You're
You're
gonna
president.
motherfucking act like it.
You're the ruler of the United States. Anywhere that isn't the United States isn't under your jurisdiction.
That's
Sorry,
like Rick and Morty where he says,
they
I'm the
can say
president
that
of the
to my
United States.
big ass fucking naval policy, bitch.
And your Air Force policy, which is
all
far
my
more
Navy.
important as far as
I need
like,
my Navy to send my Air Force there.
God damn. Did you say that Russia has 1 fucking aircraft carrier left?
Yeah.
Aircraft
One.
carriers are expensive.
How
in
impressive
service.
is it that a country without a functional Navy has
Yes,
taken out almost
destroyed.
all of Russia's Black Sea fleet?
That's insane.
It is so insane.
They have 1 aircraft carrier. I was like, that's nuts. The United States probably has like, what, a dozen?
We have, we actually
honestly,
do
that's
have like
about-
a dozen.
That's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, we have like
We
a
have,
dozen.
I think, eight out in the water, and like 6 docked and 2 being worked on right now.
If this show gets bigger, do you guys want to start a cult?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Do you think we could convince everybody that listens to this to like kill each other or like kill themselves, like, you know, like simultaneously all across the world?
No, yeah. I mean, if a guy can just say, "Hey, a meteor that may or may not come,"
Yeah, it's going to pass by. We
and
might as
like
well.
we should
yeah.
just fucking
The fact that there's people
Kill
who still
ourselves.
believed it after it passed and nobody left is just
listen.
like,
Put in the comments if you join our cult. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, please just let us know
let
if
us
there's
know.
any interest there so we don't waste
we
our
need
time.
to know.
Hey. Oh,
Mugs and
by
shirts,
the
man.
way, that reminds me.
Jumpsuits.
To the
Yes, jumpsuits.
Ron.
We all need the same sneakers
in
too.
the comment
Oh,
section.
Ron, yes.
Who
Ron.
was saying to read the that book of the testimony of a financial hitman. I started listening to it on audio. It's pretty decent. If it's true. I also saw some controversies where like his contemporaries were like, while the story is true, he exaggerates a lot of the stuff that happened.
He's probably trying to
And
make
it's
it
like,
fun.
I mean, he's trying to make it a thriller. I mean,
Yeah.
like what it is basically this guy went into like, he was like, you know, the company Nestle and how shitty they are.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
awful.
Basically, he was the type of guy who would like get a contract from Nestle, so he would go to India to like some place that had fresh water, and then he would either fudge numbers to make it not worth as much as the people thought, or he would be like, ooh, they don't know shit. I'm not going to tell them how much this land is, and then so he would get the contract deal for cheap for Nestle, and then he'd make money from that. And that's basically what it's about: is going to places and fucking them over.
He's
Being
shorting
a fraudster.
everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, being a fraudster.
And,
scamming and
so like
shorting
that part
everyone.
I'm 100% sure is true. Him being in danger and all that kind of shit, probably not.
I mean, being a fraudster can be dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a modern day grift, you know? It's a modern day like corporate white collar grift.
Like, look
Yeah,
at
but like he
Boogie 2988.
I haven't listened to all of it, but he comes across as like wanting to be the John McAfee of,
Yeah, he wants to be a badass.
of
you know?
financial like stuff.
What about Boogie 2988? I've been keeping up with that
yeah,
motherfucker. What about
I
him?
did see he had a
Well,
controversy.
he did a crypto
recently.
scam.
Yeah, I saw that. He
Fatty
got talked
coin.
into doing it as
What
like
coin?
Fatty coin. FADDY.
I know Fit loved that.
Yeah, he's like a lol
Do you
cow, so he
think-
was like,
He is a
it'll
lol
work,
cow.
Do you think
you know?
Fit
He's on
pumped
the
and
locale
dumped
live.
Fatty Coin?
They did. They absolutely pumped and dumped it. It came from a site called pump.com or something.
Yes.
Like
Jesus.
literally, it was littered with red
That's
flags.
not what I thought would be on pump.com.
Eric, do you ever go
His
to
his only excuse for it was just like, yeah, but I said if you want to be broke like me, buy it. Like, no, you idiot. You still said, like, you still advertised it, and people still bought it, and then the people who bought in early pumped and dumped it.
Yeah.
You know,
And then everybody who
it's
didn't
completely
deserves to
dead.
get fucking
Hey,
ripped
Eric.
No,
off.
the thing that's the newest controversy isn't that. It came off the heels of that. And that is allegedly
Yep.
the rumors are saying that he is faking his cancer.
Well, classic.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Hadn't he
for sure.
already faked cancer? I thought he already did something like this.
He said something about having cancer, I think, as much as 2 years ago.
He has like
Okay.
a rare form of like blood cancer. or
I'm
something.
sure he
Yes,
does.
well,
Yeah.
that's what he says anyway.
I'm
but
sure he does.
It's weird because he's so like
I can never
open with everything, but he absolutely refuses, even being offered $80,000 to show the patient portal that just says he has cancer.
Mm.
I will never get over the video, and this is what like absolutely killed any respect I guess I have of Boogie I can never look at him the same, I guess. Is that video where he comes out of that house in Mississippi and like he shoots in the air?
That's not in Mississippi.
That was Mississippi. That was
I thought it was in like Florida or something.
Yeah, it was in the South. It just wasn't in Mississippi.
No, it was in Mississippi.
Where at?
Somewhere south of Jackson.
What, like Biloxi?
I'm not super sure, but
I don't know, but he was close enough to a school for it to be an issue.
Yeah, he didn't get in. I looked into this. It wasn't.
We watched the video.
I know.
It was 100% in Mississippi.
Shit. There's no way. I'm looking this shit up. Will's getting called out on the fucking podcast.
I'm getting fact checked. Pull up Snopes.
Yeah.
What was the guy's name?
Boogie fat? Yes, no.
The guy had a really punny name. The guy who was there.
He was just a cunt.
Yeah,
he was just bothering the hell out of
Yeah,
him.
he was. His whole deal.
Keemstar, I'm pretty sure.
No, it wasn't Keemstar. His name sounds like a
It was
troll
in
name.
Arkansas. Get wrecked, Will. Jesus.
Damn!
I knew it wasn't. If he lived in Mississippi, dude.
How do you spell Arkansas but Missississippi?
It was in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
No wonder. Fayetteville sounds like a Mississippi
It
town.
really does. It really does.
That was the guy. His name is Frank Hassel.
Yeah.
Like a
was
parody of
like
the Punisher,
Frank
except he just
Asshole.
annoys people.
Yeah.
You know.
That was
Frank
laugh.
Castle, I think,
Laugh.
is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys think it would hurt to get hit by a train?
No, probably not. I
just
saw
kill
a lady
you outright.
I saw a lady recently. She there was a train passing by. They were in Mexico, and like all the people like got up next to the train to oh, train's going by. And she got up to take a fucking selfie with the train, and the train just smacks her in the back of the head. She just goes limp and dies. And just rolls down the hill.
For sure.
I was like, God, fucking natural selection. One. That was hilarious. Two, I did not want to see that. Two, I was like, I'm on Twitter. Jesus Christ. Like, that's not necessary.
Dude,
Twitter's a bastion for
He was
free
a
speech
politician
nowadays.
who fucking tweeted that out. Was like, look at how retarded Mexican people are. No, seriously, that was like what it was.
No
it was
offense, but that shit happens in America all the time.
Yeah.
Dude, how many
Americans
times?
are just as retarded.
There was a summer for a little while.
Mexico's
where
just poorer
every
than
time
us.
I listened to the radio, every commercial started with, "Dear Mississippians, if you see the railroad crossings barriers going down, do not try to beat the train. You
Oh my
will
God.
not make it. It will take your life."
How many times have you fucking
I
seen
hear
somebody
that shit all the time.
How many times have you seen somebody park on the fucking railroad tracks?
I've never seen anyone park on
People
the
do
fucking
that shit
railroad
so
tracks.
all the
much here.
time.
Are people retarded? Why?
Yes.
Yeah, like they come up to a red light, and there's
Yeah.
like a line at the red light, and they
I
get
would
up.
rather fight somebody honking at
Same,
me
seriously.
than ever park on a railroad track.
Yeah.
They do it, and they mostly do it at red lights, I guess, because nobody ever fucking told them not to stop on the tracks
Well,
for any
they're just
reason ever.
rednecks. They're just retarded. They're just like, yeah, I don't want to fucking wait at the red light. I want to be closer. So
Yeah.
they just park their fucking car at the red light on top of the railroad tracks. I'm like, dude, you realize if a train's coming, the train is not going to stop. You will die.
It takes over a mile for a train to stop, even if it's just going 20 miles per hour, because when you have that much weight traveling that fast, 20 miles per hour, I could tank a truck going 20 miles per hour. It's like, one, no, you can't. Two, the amount of momentum that massive ass train has isn't the same as a car or a truck.
Or Will's mom.
Yeah, or well,
It's
maybe
very
it's a little
close, though.
closer
It's
to
a
Will's
little
mom,
clo- it's a little closer.
Like, yeah, that shit is not literally unstoppable.
Have you ever seen trains like clear logs from tracks? Like from like trees
Oh
that
my
fall
God.
on tracks? It's so satisfying.
yeah,
That's what the
They
cow-
just explode.
What is wrong with men? We're like, we have two things we really like. We're like, trains, really cool. Sticks, even better. Like, especially like the thing where like you find like the perfect stick that's curved like a sword, and you're like, something in your brain activates.
This
you're like,
is the best.
Yeah,
sword.
yeah.
Well, because everyone in our culture has either grown up with three things: wanting to be a pirate,
yeah,
wanting to be a knight, or wanting to be a samurai / ninja.
the sword of Rohan.
So you pick up that sword, and then suddenly it's like the
That would fall under knight.
It's like the power of Grayskull. You're just like, I have the power, and then you whack your sister with it and get in trouble.
How
Yeah.
did that guy get? Yeah, absolutely, you do. You just whack your sister with it, and then your parents ground you for a week.
Yeah.
How did that guy get so famous wearing the fucking GoPro where he's like watching the fucking trains go by? He's like, it's an A-class engine.
I thought that guy
Autistic
was just
people.
a one-hit wonder deal, and yeah, I assume
He
he's just
got on
really
TV.
autistic for trains.
He's not. He's like actually super smart though. Like he's like a genius.
Well,
but
yeah,
he's like
he
autistic
knows
for
trains from the look at
Autistic.
him.
Yeah. He's
a lot of
autistic in like the weird
smart.
way.
Actually, I would disagree. I would say the
most
majority,
of them are retarded, but yeah,
I think the majority are not. In fact, I think they're as much on the bell curve as the rest of us.
You kind of wish that you were like
ain't got that cognitive function.
The only reason some of them appear so smart is because since their brains are wired slightly differently, what happened is you were talking to them about something that they were hyperfixated on, and they just happened to be really, really good at it.
Like, you wish you were like that? You wish that you were like
I'm a little like that anyway. So
yeah, I wish I could focus on one thing. It'd
like
be nice.
40K. Like
yeah, give me some Adderall and I'll focus for a Eric but the consequences
do Adderall
aren't
for an
worth
episode?
It wouldn't do anything for me.
It would make us all
that would be the
really
joke.
chatty.
Yeah, like me and Eric will take Adderall, and then you take Adderall, and you're super normal.
Yeah, we got to wait at least 20 or 30 minutes after we take it for it to start getting into effect, though.
Yeah, we'll take double doses, so it like kicks in really hard, and then we can't sleep all night.
Oh, we'd have to
we'll
chew it up.
podcast for like 8 hours.
Sounds so boring.
Yeah,
for
it
you.
sounds so boring.
Yeah, you'll just
me
fall
and Patrick
asleep.
are going to be like spastic the entire
I'm just
time.
gonna be zoned. I'm just gonna be zombie. I'm just like,
yeah.
Will's going to be like paying really close attention to us and being really quiet, and me and you're going to be like,
what's worse? Someone who talks.
I really want to see you do cocaine. Like, no joke. I want to see you do cocaine and see you just calm down. I think you would. I think you would just be like,
oh, I mean,
what do you know?
are we a cocaine podcast?
I've thought about it.
I can do at least one cocaine episode.
I could definitely do one or two. So I'm not gonna have.
I mean, it's been several years.
I'll tell you what, petition cocaine to become legal, like CBD is legal. And
I don't think that one's gonna work.
I don't think it's really.
I don't think there's a good reason to have cocaine be legal.
Did you see psilocybin and MDMA got recently decriminalized and
that makes sense because you can actually use those as like psychological medicine.
That's what they got.
I don't know what those are.
MDMA is ecstasy and psilocybin is mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
They got rescheduled as psilocybin. They got
it-
rescheduled as like help with therapy.
Did
level
it fuck
or
you
whatever.
up to learn that those mushrooms that normally, like they use normally for psychedelics, grows from cow poop?
No, because that's where I got them from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
dude. Like mushrooms grow off poop. All of your normal vegetables do too. That's what manure is.
No. But those don't grow out of the poop.
I mean, the poop
really
becomes the dirt, and they grow out of the dirt. So yeah, they do.
Really
That's just
where
a
you
more.
put that poop.
It's a more roundabout thing.
And also, not mine. I don't use fertilizer.
Yeah.
Oh, he is all organic.
That's
the
right.
farmers at his produce fields go out with tweezers
There's no fucking
and pick all of the insects off by hand.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
it's just like topsoil
have
dirt.
vitamin blends that they squirt directly into the
You have so much shit here
veins.
related to your like farming phase. You left like a fucking.
I took as much as I could.
You left like a bucket that you had taken the bottom out of, 4 stakes that you had put in the ground with a net to make compost.
I thought I got rid of that. My bad.
No, it was still there. I tore it down.
I meant so many times to go out there and take that down.
The fucking like a plant thing like that just says like please excuse my dirt or something.
The bucket with the bottom out of it. That was a bucket I was using to collect leaves in.
Yeah.
But for some reason, because the plastic, I guess, was so worn out that when I went to pick up a full bucket of leaves,
they just fell out of the bottom.
The bottom fell out for whatever reason.
Well, now it's a crumbled piece of fucking plastic.
Well, I mean, honestly, I would have left it for a plant pot, which is what I did, but you didn't seem. You seemed.
I'll buy a plant pot. Thank you very much. I'm a working class individual, not a middle class. Don't confuse the two. I don't make that much money, but I'm a working class individual. I can buy a pot for a plant. I don't need to make one out of a bucket. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it makes more sense to use it as a pot for root vegetables, potatoes, carrots, something like that. That way, you pack it with loose potting soil
and manure
if you want.
Yep.
And then you plant them, and then that way it's held up over the ground. But when it's time to harvest them, instead of digging into the dirt, you just pull it up and let all the dirt fall out.
Hey, potential gardeners,
all your root vegetables right there.
We're a gardening podcast now.
Watching this,
cocaine and gardening.
Let me give you
old
some
tires
advice.
work good for this too.
I use old tires.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Trust me. There was a stack of old tires in front of our house for a small
tires.
amount. Yeah. There were 2 tires in front of our house for a small amount of time.
That I grew catnip out of.
He did.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
Yeah.
And weed.
I did. I remember.
Do you know how expensive it is to fucking get a license to grow weed here that you have to renew every goddamn year?
Pretty expensive, I guess.
$150,000?
It's $2,000 for the license.
It's not that bad.
And then you have to I don't know, you have to make so much in sales. apparently.
In sales.
Yeah, and then you have to buy the license again. It's a lot
That's
of...
not that bad.
No, it's more ridiculous than you think it is.
Really?
I wish there was
I'm telling you, it's ridiculous.
$2,000
I looked into it, and...
You were like, I'm going to grow weed for a living.
If I could objectively do it in a reasonable way, I would.
Grow weed for a living?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my last hurdle. Once I can get a license to smoke this shit, I'll be a completely straight edge dude.
I don't understand why they don't just treat it like
What about the cocaine?
Well, I mean,
I don't have poppy
that's
seeds.
not around. Poppy seeds?
Isn't that where cocaine comes from?
No.
Oh, God
Poppy
damn
seeds
it. I
are
love
where
you, Will.
opium comes from.
Your lack of drug knowledge. I mean, granted, we're both drug addicts and you're not. Well, actually, you are. But we're both drug addicts from like 13. So, like, yeah, your lack of drug knowledge is adorable. Poppy seeds is not
That's opium.
cocaine.
Opium and all of the, strong painkiller
Opium,
variants.
I'm halfway, I would be curious.
Everything from
About.
fentanyl and
Kratom,
heroin.
It's basically the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Have
the
you ever
same
had
thing.
Loratab or Oxycontin?
No, actually.
You've never received prescription strength painkillers before?
So
Did they call them Norcos or something? Doesn't really
I don't
matter.
know. I had to do something different because that kind of stuff like weirdly reacted to my ADHD. I just couldn't sleep on it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Probably made him itch.
Oh, it makes me itch sometimes.
Hell yeah, it does. It's a good itch. Fuck yeah, I love that itch.
Yeah, no, I've had some recently
Shit
too
feels so
because of
good.
my wisdom tooth.
Yeah, some
And,
people hate that shit. I love it.
I've been, trying to use them very sparingly because I had to make them last a whole week and they only gave me like 12.
What prescription?
It's Norco 5
strong is it?
375, so they're not super strong.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, no, I don't do them very often though, so
Are we an Oxycontin
You're
podcast?
damn right we are.
Podcast?
Hell yeah. If
Yep.
there's one thing
Let's
that
crunch
I
them
will-
up and snort them.
There's one thing that is I'm making an executive choice on. We are an Oxycontin podcast.
Would you be willing to do a horse trank?
Yeah, absolutely.
You mean like ketamine?
Yeah, like
I mean
ketamine.
like
shit'll-
like a pill.
Like,
like
would
a
you be willing?
K-hole.
Yeah, would you willing to go into a K-hole for the podcast?
Maybe. I don't know. Sounds a little dangerous.
I've done a lot of tranks and a lot of like opiates. That was what I was addicted to. Will was like
Was horse pills?
Opiates.
no opiates. So
How big is a horse pill?
A horse pill is just a colloquial term
It's
for a pill that's
big
too
pills
big.
like that big.
Well, like so we don't actually give horses pills.
We do,
do.
but horse pills are generally very large, and anytime you see a very large pill, you call
guys
it.
Oh, you mean
swallow-
actual horse pills?
Yeah.
Actual horse pills are about the size of your phone, and you have to put them in
Oh
the
my
horse's
God.
anus with your hand.
Really?
Yeah, you have to put your whole arm into the horse's ass with a giant glove.
Mhm.
You know what?
It's
Suppository.
really hot.
You know what job I wouldn't want?
physically and metaphorically.
The
Yeah.
fucking the guy who had to, like walk behind elephants and clean up after them.
Oh yeah,
No,
like
that was
a
a real
suck.
thing.
poop collector.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah,
bet
people
that-
do that for parades and horses too.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that job.
I mean, if it pays well,
It
at
doesn't.
least it's a simple job.
There's no way. Shit scraper? You've been a shit scraper before, Eric.
Yeah,
You know
you're
how
right.
it
It doesn't
pays.
pay well. Never mind.
You know exactly how that
I forgot.
pays.
You know they're not paying you that well.
I forgot. My bad. I forgot.
They don't
the
respect
circumstances
you.
made me somehow think it was different, but no. Now that I think about it, no, that
How
wouldn't
big
be
do you
all
think
that
an
different.
elephant dump is?
Pretty big.
Like if you had to like measure it on the table,
I'd say they could probably get a good a good size
like a good,
mound.
okay,
like a really big ant
do you
mound.
think? Yeah, I was about to say, do you think like anthill level, or do you think it's all like
Well, it's not Jurassic Park, you know? It's not like the fucking giant pile
Well,
of
no,
shit.
what I'm
Which,
asking
by
is,
the way,
like,
those
I
piles of
saw
shit-
Jurassic Park recently. Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
wow,
We
really?
talked about
Finally.
this.
Had
yeah.
you not seen it before?
I had not. I
Oh.
remember
It's
the
really
last
good.
time I saw it, I tore my toenail off at Taco Bell when I was like 6.
Yeah,
You remember?
yeah. Well, so what'd you think? And if
It's
you
all
say
right.
it's nothing but perfect, I have
all-
to legally kill you.
Well, we still have 5 episodes in the 5 minutes in the podcast. So if you're gonna kill me, please wait 5 minutes from now, and then you can kill me, and then we'll end the show on
Okay,
that.
well, go ahead and give me a
However,
review
it's okay. 1 minute review of Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is all right. It's got some pretty good actors. It's got like a really good
got that guy
idea
from
for a
Event
fucking
Horizon.
movie. Shut up, Will. This is my bit. That's right.
It's got that guy from Event Horizon.
Yeah, Alan Grant.
It's a pretty good idea. I like the idea of just an island full of dinosaurs. The acting's pretty good. A lot of the downtime is probably the best parts of the movie. Everything with like an action scene with a dinosaur kind of just seems like it was made for kids. The children actors are kind of frustrating, but they're pretty good for the time. The sound effects and the visuals are outstanding and still like just look really cool. And I just want to like hang out in that world. That song just rules. The T-Rex is really neat and the raptors are super scary. honestly, it kind of even ends on a hopeful note. And
honestly, when you read
the worst part is probably the first like 10, 15 minutes of the movie.
You know what? You're not wrong. Honestly.
And I give it a 7.
Honestly.
From a Patrick, I think that's as good as we're going to get.
He could have given it an 8. I know him. He would have given it an 8.
Dun,
So,
dun,
if you... No, we'll get copyrighted.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
do that.
Yeah, he's right.
Stop! If you're going to do that, you have to change it up. Oh, did you know that the guy from Wheel of Fortune is retiring?
Yes, I did hear about that.
The host.
Pat Sajak? Is that him?
Yes, actually. No, that's Wheel of Fortune.
Hey, look at that. Look at me.
Wheel of Fortune, then yes.
Yeah, look at me, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. When is
Dana
Patrick?
Yeah, Dana White.
Dana White. Dana White. When's Dana White gonna retire? She's still hot. I don't give a fuck. I'd still fuck it. Absolutely, dude. Patrick, put up a picture of Anna White. Dana White. Patrick, put up her name and a picture of her.
What if you look up Dana White into the UFC guy?
Patrick, put up Dana White Rule 34. Thank you very much. That has to exist.
Has to.
Okay,
would you rather fuck Dana White?
Every time I talk about putting up Rule 34, I just think of that picture of Bambi. I'm sorry. Every time I'm like, just Bambi sitting there.
Why do you think of Bambi?
It was hot. That picture rules. It's so well drawn. The line width, god damn. The je ne sais quoi of his dick.
Find out who the artist is.
Patrick, put up the artist.
I bet you won't find him.
You probably won't. Would you go on iCarly?
Like now or as a kid?
No, like the remake. You know, like where they got rid of what's her fucking face.
You know what? If I'm allowed to I'm allowed to improv my lines, sure.
All right, you're allowed to improv your lines, but you have to talk about feet incessantly.
Oh God,
your whole character.
It's not. It's not Dan Harmon.
No, not Dan Harmon. No,
that's Dan Schneider. Yep.
You have to talk. So you have to talk about feet. Your character is
obsessed. Who's Dan Harmon?
Dan Harmon's the guy who made Rick and Morty with the other guy, Justin Roiland.
Who's the other guy who did Very Odd Parents?
That's fuck.
He also has a foot fetish.
Yeah, he does.
I don't remember what his name is.
Butch something, right?
Butch Hartman.
Yeah, that's he's such an asshole. He's just a douchebag.
He's a real weird guy.
Okay, and I know this won't seem right.
I'm sorry, I didn't get an answer from would you go on iCarly and talk.
Fine.
Would you go on iCarly and talk about feet? Eric, get off your phone or I'm docking your pay.
Sorry, I was trying to.
If I can improv my lines, but I have to be obsessed with feet.
You have to talk about feet. Your character is. You talk about feet. You have to get on there and talk about the girl's feet.
I won't like it, but sure.
You show up and you're like, wow, you got some really nice feet, you know?
Let me see them tootsies. Can I get a smell?
Damn.
A little sniff off of that?
Yeah. Your character has to at some point get on his hands and knees and smell of her feet.
Just, out of idle curiosity, where do you throw away your dirty socks?
You could improv that pretty good, Eric. You're pretty good at this. You know what? I'm replacing you with Eric. Eric can do it.
Just have to say the creepiest shit possible to these teenage girls.
You get Eric's job.
She's not a teenage anymore.
No, not. Well, she doesn't do iCarly anymore either.
She does, dude. Selena Gomez.
It's not called iCarly.
The remake is.
Is Selena Gomez the hottest Disney girl? Or is it the girl from Zoe 101?
I don't know. Selena, just because I know who that is.
Selena Gomez is so hot, dude.
Sure, I know who that is.
I mean, they're all pretty, I guess, but that's the whole point of putting them on TV is that they're pretty.
Did you like Hannah Montana, or what's her name? Miley Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus.
I don't remember her real name.
What about? Yeah, it's Miley Cyrus.
Yes, Miley Cyrus.
Did you like? Did you think she was hotter when she cut her hair, or?
Like when she got it like real short?
Short-haired Miley Cyrus or long-haired Miley Cyrus?
Long-haired. I don't know.
I'll be honest, short hair.
Really?
Yes.
Something about her body shape just doesn't
Something about that short hair does it for me.
You want some G.I. Jane shit over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, she's just... her body shape, if she was more muscular or toned or something,
that would just be the je ne sais quoi.
That would be great. I'm just saying she's not that. She just looks like kind of a skinny whore. She looks like a stripper in that video.
She reminds me a little bit in that video of...
All right, Will, we've made time. Eric, you can shut up. Will, you can shoot me for Jurassic Park now.
All right.
Eric, hand him the gun.
Yeah, okay. let me just cock the...
Let me just make sure everything's good here. All right, there you go.
All right, perfect. Thanks.
Eric, Will? Put my hand up right here.
There you go.
Right here, please.
Yeah. Angle it correctly.
Yep. Well,
also, make sure that it goes away from me.
Yeah, that way into the wall, please.
Yep. Thank you. And there we go.
And there we go. All right. So that's
all right,
what
was
happens
the last
when
episode
you
of the
don't
podcast.
think Jurassic Park's no. We're coming back. I mean, he'll be here. Don't worry.
Yeah, I guess he'll just be right there. Should we move him a little bit? He's
no.
kind of a little too close to the recorder.
No.
Hey, man.
It'll be fine.
Well, just unplug it then, just to make sure.
All right. Well, let me just figure. He always did this, so I just don't.